Harrison, are you ready?
Yes.
Hello and welcome back to Grassroots to Grand Prix. You're joining me at a very windy Donington Park test today, and I'm very lucky to be joined by Harrison. Harrison, can you tell me a bit about you and where you're from?
My name is Harrison Day, and I race in RG Motor4 British Cup, and I'm from Swindon, Wiltshire.
Lovely. Can you tell us a bit about how you got into racing then and your journey into the Moto4 British Talent Cup?
So, when I first started to get into the bikes, was really only just because of my dad, and as he races before, and then we used to live at this indoor go-karting track, and I'd come home from school and do a load of laps and then go to sleep, and then on a Sunday it'd be junior race school, and then really from there we just progressed in fab racing, going from rookies, pros, elites, and then straight up to 70s, and we also did the extremes for extra practice. So last year I won the GP70s and the Extreme 200s.
Lovely, because your dad won the Tri-Options Cup, didn't he? Because he raced himself, didn't you? So was it his influence mainly that got you into it then? Obviously taking you to that go-karting track turned mini moto track in Swindon.
Yeah, well, pretty much. I just loved watching the bikes, and then as soon as I got into it, I just knew it was the right thing that I wanted to do.
Lovely. Well, you're still young, still at the moment, obviously only 13. Do you have any interests outside of racing? What occupies your time when you're not out on track?
Well, really, I just do some sports inside of school. So I'll play football when I can, and then just other sports like rugby and stuff like that when I get the time. And then I'll just really focus on my fitness outside of school, and then playing for just a little football team, and just train just to keep it at that top level.
Lovely. Speaking of training then, it would have been maybe a different winter season, obviously in preparation for the Moto4 Championship this year. How did it go over those months leading up to this test?
Yeah, well, I mean, after the first two sessions, I think it went all right. Yeah, mainly just done a lot of cycling, eating healthy, whereas before I just saw some sweets on the side, I just have a go.
Has it been a hard adjustment getting rid of those sweet treats you've had in the afternoon, or do you still work them in?
Every once in a while I'll treat myself, and maybe sometimes on a race weekend when I burnt a lot of calories, that's when I'll have the sweets.
What would be your sweet treat of choice right now?
Haribo Town Plastic.
Oh, belter. How many calories do you burn riding a bike? Do you know?
No, not entirely sure. I don't really use anything like that just to count.
You don't have a Whoop. What? Get a sponsorship on there. Lovely. Well, as I said, Moto4 this year, it is your rookie season. How are you feeling heading into it? Because, as I said, it's quite a jump from what you're used to at Fab Racing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, as of this morning, it's gone really well, and I'm really surprised myself because I just come into this year and I'd have no expectations, and I just want to enjoy riding my bike. But it's going really well.
Lovely. And do you have any ambitions for the season? What are you targeting? Obviously, it's hard maybe at the moment to say that, but what are your realistic expectations for what you can do this year against some of the boys in your class?
Realistic expectations, I was wanting to go for top 10s, near enough around top 10 is good.
Lovely. And how have you adjusted to these kind of circuits, because they're probably quite different to what you used to at Fab? Obviously you've only had experience here so far at Donington, but you've obviously been training as well. How have you found that jump from those smaller circuits to places like Donington and obviously Alton Park in a few weeks?
Well, I think it's been very good going out in Spain. I've literally been on this bike so much, and just especially riding the big tracks is where I learn a lot from this, because I've come here and all I need to do is learn the track, and obviously I've not had a brand new bike yet, because I've always just had a bike that runs on high mileage and isn't very quick. So yeah, it's going really well, and I've really surprised myself of how well I'm doing.
Lovely. Well, we hope you go well. Looking further ahead then to the rest of your career, which we hope will be very long and prosperous. You're at the start of it now, but do you have any ambitions for the future in advance? Is it eyeing up the Red Bull Rookies route, or do you want to go somewhere different?
Well, yeah, mainly I want to go to like that prototype sort of ladder with Red Bull Rookies Moto 3, and then just the Grand Prix racing. But I would really love to just be a professional motorcycle racer and get paid to ride a motorbike.
Is that the dream?
Yeah, that's the dream.
Couldn't think of anything better, could you, than getting paid to ride a bike around all day?
Yeah.
Lovely. We mentioned you are still young, probably one of the youngest in the Moto 4 class this year. But if there's one piece of advice you can give to riders maybe starting Fab now, what piece of advice would you give them?
It's hard because when you're just like a little kid, you just go out and you ride your bike and then you finish racing and you go play with your mates. But just I've learned in the past, you need to be careful when you're like playing in the paddock and then you hurt yourself.
So it's injury prevention then, rather than getting out to Spain or something like that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Wonderful. Well, Harrison, it's been lovely to speak to you. Good luck this season in your striking lovely bike, and best of luck in the Moto 4 British Talent Cup.
Thank you.